Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So today we are starting in Hallstatt and we already have a contract that we accepted the last time. Kill some brigands to the east. It's quite close, hopefully it's gonna be a fun fight. It's been a while since we fought brigands, or we attacked the brigand camp, a good brigand camp with some leaders. Maybe even a hedge knight. It's already day 163, so it's about time that we start meeting these like end game enemies. We haven't seen a single hedge knight yet, and I'd really like to find one or two because they usually drop the best gear in the game, right? Okay, are we missing anything? I think the front line is fine. We have still 3 injured people, so we can't get the strongest comp. But we don't even want to, we just want to level up some new people. And by the way, about the new people, why I'm not renaming them, I'm still not sure who's gonna stay and who will be dismissed. So first I want to see, let's say, the numbers on level 10, more or less, and then I'll decide who's gonna stay, and the people who are gonna stay I'm gonna rename. So it's not like I've given up on renaming people. I just want to wait to make sure that the people that I do rename stay in the company. So they still have a few levels, 3-4 levels, I think. Lars actually is getting quite close, but Lars is one example of a brother who may not stay in the company or may not stay like in the front line. I'll probably keep him because he's disloyal, but I'm not sure. I don't really like the pikemen so far. I'm really not too impressed. So we'll see if we rename Lars or not. I'm really not sure. As someone who's gonna spend most of the time in the reserve, I probably won't rename him, but we'll see. Okay, enough talking, let's go after those brigands. And also another thing, after we are done with them, I think we head to Adlerberg. We have to buy food and we have to buy tools and supplies still. So that's the plan for today. Finish this contract and just buy everything that we need. We're gonna have to spend quite a lot of money. We barely have enough to repair everything at this point. Let me actually check. I want to make sure that we are not running into these brigands with gear that's not quite ready. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. There we go, first hedge knight. Well, in that case, we have to do something about Nidoras's armor. This one 230, this one now has 170. Yep. I'm gonna switch for now. Let me see, who do we have in the front line? Because we have to be really careful here. The hedge knight. It depends on what kind of weapon he has. So let's just go in and then we just have to adjust based on what we see. If he has a two-handed weapon, we'll have to be really careful because hedge knights with two-handed weapons can do insane damage. Okay. Not the best starting position, but it's not the best starting position for them either. And here is the hedge knight on the flank. That is quite disappointing. I actually don't know what the armor might be. It's just, is that just a like 190 point armor with some shoulder guards? We'll see. Well, it doesn't have a two-hander, so it should be fine. We should be able to handle him and not take that much damage. I think even the weapon is not a tier 1 one-hander, just a tier 2 one-handed sword, I think. Okay, let's try to take out the crossbowman. Well, I'll just wait and hope that we don't get completely destroyed before the fight even begins. Okay, good. One missed. The bowman, the archer is fine. I just want... I was hoping that maybe they'll just move forward and won't protect their archers and crossbowmen. Never mind. So how are we gonna do it? 2, 3, 4. What about Dieter? Let's just leave him here. And actually, I'll just... Nah, this is not the fight for the round attack. Just try to stay in line. Lars can move forward. As for our archer, so we have 2 here, and we want to have 2 up here. Come on, hit at least one of them. There, not a kill, but decent hit. That was a decent headshot. Wow. Okay, wait. How far do I want to move? I'm thinking, well, if there wasn't this guy with the 200 mace, maybe I would move all the way. 1, 2. Although on the snow, I think we can afford to do it. They all have problems moving around. Okay, good. Come on, kill him. Nice. Somehow we didn't even take that much damage from the attack. Come on. Great. At least one is down. Let's try the other one. Oh, I'll take that. Good. Come on. There we go. So now we know... Actually, I think that it's like the 285 point armor. Oh. That's this one. I think we have the same one. So it's 285. And I think this is a 300 point helmet. And he has a crappy sword. So we definitely want to stab him to death. And hope that we get at least one of these 2 things. I think I'd rather get the armor still than the helmet, but both are pretty good. Now. Okay, that's a good start. Trying to hit this one. Good. Ah. Okay, that's fine. Let's already start moving this way, so we have enough people around the Hedge Knight. Can already swap to the dagger. What's the chance? 63. Nice. Ah, come on. Okay, let's try to finish off this one. And now these two panicked. So it's just this one. Fine. Wait. Wait. What's the chance for it? 42 isn't too bad, but not good enough. Okay, good. He's not even attacking. Wait, wait. Let's actually move data as well. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, we're gonna need him. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Tobier can go this way. Come on. There we go. What's the chance? 40? It's not too bad. Wow. Okay, now we need someone to finally hit him. There's one and one more attack. He should panic. No? Wow. Usually when they are surrounded, 2 hits are enough. For today. There we go. That's what we needed. Wait. Come on, how difficult is it to stab a fleeing enemy? There we go. I might even be able to catch the last one if I really wanted to. He's not that far. Well, that was easy. Come on, come on, come on. There. Good. So any level ups? Yep, we have level up for Sabo and for Dieter. And let's check the loot. We have the helmet. Question is, did we get the armor? 29 tools and supplies, that's pretty good. No valuables, surprisingly. 341 gold. We did get the armor. Yeah, it's the 285 point. So, not sure, 280 point helmet. I thought this one was a 300 point. But still, those are 2 upgrades. Pretty good upgrades. So, I'd call this a success. Question is, who gets these things? It's 210, 42, 40. I have to replace the decayed coat of plates. That's a horrible armor. But it's not the top priority, because Akra has a shield, right? So he's usually fine. Shades gear is fine. This is 273. 260. I'll probably give it to Stavarek. He's not in the front line right now, but he'll be back as soon as possible. 1 to 4 now. That still could be a while. Okay, for now, I'll give it to Nidaros. This one. Does anybody in the front line need it? 230. This one is what? 260. You know what? I'll just do it. It's 30 points difference, but there is 12 fatigue difference as well. So let's just get rid of the decayed coat of plates. It's just too heavy. I swear the helmet. Let's get rid of another decayed item. This is the same durability, but for fatigue difference. Okay. I'm just gonna sell these. Okay, level ups. Wait, wasn't there another level up? Or was it still this one? We are waiting for another unique two-hander before we decide the specialization. So I guess it will just deter. One, two, three, I think. Those are not bad numbers. And we want to give him Shield Expert. Actually, no. First, let's go with Brawny, then Shield Expert. Yeah, that gives us a bit more fatigue to work with. Good. Suddenly we have 72 tools and supplies, but we still need 49 to repair everything. So we definitely want to go to Adlerberg. I was hoping that we're gonna find something here, because that is a spot where we already found like 2 or 3 locations. There was something here. There are some tracks. They're going in the same direction. I'm pretty sure these are unholds, and I don't want to run into them. I think we're gonna be able to avoid them. Okay, fingers crossed that we find food and tools and supplies in Adlerberg. Just out of curiosity. Nothing really important. And ruined farmhouse in the tundra west of here. Okay, so we should be able to find that on the way back to Hellestad. And now we want to check the marketplace. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to buy all of that. We can buy 1 stack of ammo. And as for the food, we're gonna buy everything. Okay, good. Still could use more. Much do we need? We only need 8 more to repair everything, so it's actually not that bad. I think about going to Neufahren as well, but I don't think we have to. Midday. We could, and then go back this way, climb the mountain, to have a look around. And then go here, have a look around this one. Yeah, let's actually do it. Oh, there are the unholds. I hope they attack the company. Look how quickly they disappeared. Northwest in the tundra. They're all speaking about the same thing. That is quite expensive. I guess we are not buying tools and supplies for 500. And the food is also ridiculously expensive. I guess I'll buy the venison, at least something. Oh, this is quite disappointing. Waste of time. Okay. That's a boring fight. I think I'm just gonna do this off camera. Yeah, that's not worth recording, really. So I'll be back when I'm done with the zombies. Okay, so as expected, that was a pretty easy fight, but it still took like 5 minutes to get through the zombies. It was 18 zombies as a reward. I got a signet ring, the only thing that's worth mentioning, some crappy weapons, nothing else. So definitely not something worth recording, and no one got a level up, anything like that. And I think during the whole fight, they managed to hit me like once. So it really was just about just how fast I can cut them down. Okay, here's our reward. And Hellerstedt doesn't have ambush trade routes anymore. Nice. We still have 3 contracts to choose from. But first of all, let's sell all our loot. This is about to spoil, so might as well sell it. Get rid of the ring. And all of this. Yeah, we want to sell the helmet now. I'm gonna keep the shield. Because I'm actually not sure if we have enough. And, okay, let's buy all the food that we can. Did I miss anything? No. How does it look like, those shields? I just prefer the black-white combination. Anyone needs a shield? Karsten. Okay, Prophet is not injured anymore. The question is, do you want to move him to the front line? Probably should keep one surgeon in the front line. So whom can he replace? Let's move Kamumu to the reserve for a while. And Prophet forward. This is about the morale. We really should somehow fulfill another ambition to get the boost for the whole company. I don't want to go to the pub and buy them drinks. I don't want to end up with a bunch of drunks. So we'll just have to rely on other sources of happiness. Okay, anything new? Nope. What about the tavern? West, a long way. In the forest. We could go there, but let's check the contracts. If we get a contract that will send us west, we may check like if there is something there, or the thing that they were talking about in the tavern. Okay, not interested in caravan escort. Not interested in the delivery. It's quite disappointing. And fighting orcs. Okay. Per head, 20 heads and 11. So this is like 2200, 2300 crown job. Destroy a hunter's shack east of Adlerberg. Hunter's shack east of Adlerberg. That could be like all the way here. And do we want to go there? I mean, we want to go in the direction. I want to go again, explore everything that's not explored yet. So we want to head east again. I'm not sure that I want to go there right now. What are we missing? We have more or less enough food. We just could use more tools and supplies. Oh, I'm gonna accept it. Hope it's not... Oh, actually, it's not that far. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Felsheim first, though. I want those tools and supplies. I hope they have them here. They have Iron Vein, so that should mean they will have cheap tools and supplies. Let me check. Oh, there is an interesting contract. We'll have to check that. And they're willing to pay 300 for furs. Yeah, I think I'm willing to accept that price. That's the weaponsmith. What about the Fletcher? Always when I'm checking Fletcher, I'm hoping that we're gonna find a unique bow or crossbow. I'm not sure if they are so rare, if I'm so unlucky. What we could do is buy 2 warbows. I think I'm gonna do it. It's about time. They're not that expensive here. Because we are relying heavily on our archers, and 2 of them still have hunting bows, which at this point are pretty bad. Okay, so that's a pretty good upgrade. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. Indeed, they have tools and supplies. So that's plus 6. Perfect. So we are resupplied. Let's buy the ground grains. And I think for 101, I'll buy even more ammo. 303. Let's buy the medical supplies as well. So we have everything fully restocked. Anything here? No. Go. Now let's do one more fight. So far it was just the brigands. I'd like to do one more. I hope this contract doesn't disappear. So I think now when we are here in the north again, I will try to focus on building up a reputation with the, I think it's called House Gotha, as much as possible. Because the next crisis is guaranteed to be the Noble War, right? So by the time we want to be basically allied with these guys and then help them. What is this? I've never seen this event, I think. While you restock your inventory and give the men some rest, the Lord of the Castle, Baron Ravan von Gotha, calls for you. He says that there is a goblin loose in the castle and he wants you to track it down. I'd ask my men, but they couldn't find their own asses even if they hid their eyes and shut them. Okay. So, goblin. Search the pantry. Go down to the pantry and open the doors. Inside you find shelves upon shelves of food and goods. There also happened to be a man and woman having a good shack in the corner. They yelp like a couple of pups and cover themselves. Then, using wet floor bag, the woman strategically angling herself behind a shelf of melons. The man clears her. Please, sir, do not tell Baron Rabin von Gotha. You were not even aware that this was the nobleman's wife. Wow. But now it's good to know. The man offers a deal. Look, I'm just a stable boy. I can't offer you gold or nothing like that, but a famous jouster is staying here for a week and I can nab his sheep. What? It's a very pretty thing and you'll love it, I promise. All I ask is that you don't tell the Lord. Well, sure. I will take a shield in exchange. I just hope that I understand this correctly. It's a unique shield. No, it's not. Ah. You decide not to tell the nobleman. Oh, what his wife is up to. The two lovebirds get dressed and hurry out of the pantry. The stable boy pausing to tell you he'll have that shield ready when you leave the castle. In the meantime, report the Lord who stays with a hand. You need not worry yourself any longer, so sorry. The goblin was found in the stables. One of the horses kicked it clear across the barn. I'll have to reward the stable boy on the soldiering abilities of his steeds, of course. When you leave the castle, the stable boy is there, a suspiciously shield shaped sack in his hands. Here, take this, Harry, and thanks again, Sellsword. You tell him it'd be best if he kept it in his pants from now on. He shakes his head. Nah, she's worth it. See you later, Sellsword. You're gonna heat the shield. Well, okay, it's not as good as I hoped. You still could use it though. This could be an interesting fight. I'm not sure that I want to try this now when we accepted the contract to fight orcs. Because the Hexa could be dangerous, but it's only one with some unholds. We should be able to take her down before she can charm anyone and then just kill the unholds. And 4 unholds we should be able to handle. But yeah, then we also have to kill these orcs. So let's first at least check how difficult this fight is gonna be. That's pretty easy. Let's attack them. The question is, where is the Hexa? Okay, it's not anywhere near. I was a bit afraid that we might actually have to fight both the orcs and the unholds at the same time. Okay, let's do this. This should be quick, and then we might be able to find the Hexa still. This is a horrible position, though. And I don't think I can move up, because they'll just get to me too quickly. So instead, let's just move back. How many warriors? 5? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it won't be easy for them to get to us because of this cliff. So they'll have to split up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fighting time. maybe I should just wait for the warriors to come down so that they are closer to the dying young. If I wait, they may block the young and it's not gonna work at all. I'll just keep shooting. Oh, where did that one come from? Come on. That's all the orc young dead, but the warriors are basically unaffected. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, so here we can move forward. Start Shade will have a duel with this one. But I don't want to move forward here yet, because they would have advantage. If I moved back another tile, I think I'm gonna do it. Just force them to waste some more action points on movement. Wait, let's see what they're gonna do. Okay, so far so good. Ah, but he panicked, so that's fine. I think I'm just gonna stay here moving forward. I think there's no point. Won't be able to attack anyway. Just gonna move back here. This one panicked, so you don't have to worry about him. Let's just move this way then. Okay, I'm just trying to get some overwhelm stacks. on more than one. Here we can also move it this way. Wait. Let's see. One more stack for this one and one stack here. Okay, perfect. He panicked. Ow. Good. Let's finish off this one. Wait. Ah. Surprised they still didn't panic. Wait. Ah, come on, that's another miss. I thought I couldn't move for some reason. I should be able to hit him, what, twice? So at least 2 stacks. And this one panicked as well, perfect. So we took what, like 2 hits? 3 hits? The whole fight? What did we get? Oh, basically nothing. Some tools and supplies that we don't need right now. Probably all of their weapons. Those are worth something. And ambush charge. But overall, not much really. But a pretty good reward. That was what? How many orcs was that? 12? Actually, I don't remember how many we killed, but that's 50 per head, and we can still try to get some heads on the way back. There are the tracks. I could try to catch the Hexa, but it may take a while. Instead, might be better to look for another location, although I don't know where. We'd probably have to go farther east. Well, I think I'm gonna just decide on what we're gonna do off camera. I think this episode is now long enough. So next time, we try to get some more heads so that we get the full reward. Then we head back, and I think then we start looking for taxidermist. Actually, this taxidermist ambition could be another reason why we want to catch the Hexa and the Unholds to get their fur, because that's a pretty good crafting material. Yeah, I'll have to think about this, so we'll see next time what exactly we're gonna do. But for today we are done, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.